I found the team basically didn't need me as much as it did before, which as a GM is a very good thing. It allowed me to start thinking 2 or 3 years ahead. My name is Gary Chapman. I was General Manager at North Mara, ACACIA Gold Mining, and I retired from that mine. I found out about Gary. We investigated and decided that this is what the sort of coaching we'd need. I wanted to lift the whole team to the next level and to integrate it properly. There were no courses teaching people how to manage their time, how to delegate. My main concern was with my senior management team, and these guys needed to understand that they were to work together as a team. I was not there to tell them what to do and to guide them what to do. They were there to come together to solve their own problems, and in doing so they would develop a better understanding of the mining process and where we needed to take the mine to. These were the issues that I had to get resolved, and Gary did put a lot of work into it, and we did. We improved the time management, and I'm talking time management down to superintendent level, as well as delegation. The results that I noticed immediately was that my financial manager really got stuck into managing things as a manager, not doing them all himself. But he changed overnight. He literally, within a week, he had decided he was going to be a manager, and he got out there and managed things. He put in systems in place. In fact, what Gary did was quite dramatic in his instance. In terms of the sustainability manager, and the guy who deals with community relations, safety, and land acquisition, his change was extremely dramatic as well, in that he was a very much a go-getter bloke, but he would do it his way. And Gary taught him that actually fitting in with a team and to get work off the strengths of the team and to contribute and to make sure that as a senior man he maintained the integrity of the team. It was excellent to see. On a general level, I found the team basically didn't need me as much as it did before, which as a GM is a very good thing. It allowed me to start thinking 2 or 3 years ahead, where would I like to see the company. It also gave them an inherent strength, so that when I did retire in February, they were totally confident that they could carry on running a very successful operation, an operation they understood, an operation that was set up for success. So really, the team was totally coherent, had total trust in each other. What Gary did was give them the tools and the understanding. Now, Gary doesn't come in and tell you what to do, because basically you're the subject matter expert. What Gary does is he will find out what your weaknesses are and discuss them with you, so that you can understand them and sort them out. Gary is there to make sure that you understand your weaknesses and can strengthen them, and then build on your strengths so that you can support your weaknesses. And once you've done that, the quality of work, the ability to take authority and take it successfully was amazing to see, where people came into me and said, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And it was all to the benefit of the company, and it's something the guys had thought up themselves. Gary's classes work. And it may sound very trite, but it's true. They do work, and there is a lot of commitment that comes out of them. The masterclasses gave people the ideas and the ability to recognize what they were supposed to be doing, and also gave them the confidence to delegate the work as they needed to delegate it. The ideas and the concept are very simple, but the way it's put across and the way it's made real to people who think they know what that time wasting means or how to delegate is very good. No, look, I think Gary is very good value, as I said earlier, good value for money. What I do enjoy, he's got a very good sense of humour, and it shows in his work, and as it comes across. It is not a very painful way of learning. It's a very easy way of learning, and as I said, it's good value for money. Look, by no manner of means is Gary's costing cheap. Cost cheap. But I mean, you pay for what you get. If you want to buy a VW Beetle, that's fine. Then must expect VW Beetle performance. However, if you want an Audi R8 performance, then certainly you're going to pay for it, but you are going to get one of the best sports cars in the world. And I think this is exactly analogous to Gary's abilities. He can make that sort of difference to your company. He can take the company, be your wingman, and get the things working, lift it to the next level, because having been a proponent of Six Sigma and continuous improvement for a long time, you can only take it so far. Then the next thing you've got to work on is the people, and the people are critical in getting it to be a top level company. And I honestly believe that he provides you with the focus, with the out of the box thinking as to how things can be done and should be done. And also every now and again he reminds you of what you're there for, and maybe what was traditional way of doing things is not the right way. Gary's level is more than likely, I would say, COO and above. I know he dipped down in order to help North Mara because we asked him to, down onto HOD and onto superintendent level, but it didn't affect the quality of work he did. He worked at the right level, got the right answers, and in fact got one of the most cynical men I know to get all enthusiastic about delegation and managing time. So yes, Gary can work at all levels, but his value add would be more at a company level rather than at a individual business unit level. I suppose it would depend on the size of the business unit and also the contribution that the business unit is making. North Mara at that stage was the cash cow for ACACIA, so it was well worth our while in lifting it up and breaking several gold records, several cost records, which are the other side of the coin. So it wasn't just a matter of gold at any price, it was gold at the right price. The other thing we did do was we had a lot of fun on the way. Fun in the sense of a job well done, achieved things, set out. We had something to celebrate. Yes, I would, but I would make sure that people understand that quality comes at a price, all right? And I would recommend him because he is a quality coach. Gary, from my limited experience of coaches, comes on as a coach on steroids. Gary is somebody who will coach you to see your own problems and then coach you so that you solve your problems, because his success is simply based on yours. And if you're successful, it means your company is going to be successful, and the leverage on that is immense.